there, this video will be on your sales module. Now, as I always say, if you haven't already watched the main demonstration video, please go ahead and stop this video now and watch the main demonstration video on the main page. It will give you a little bit more detail on how TrueERP is a full integrated suite with all these modules that you see here on the left hand side, and it will also show you exactly how TrueERP works and that we are also real time. So please go ahead and watch that. A couple other modules that I would say to go ahead and watch that also ties in with your sales module is your CRM or marketing module. Let me just do a quick overview of how your marketing section can tie in brilliantly with your sales module. Now, we can actually track everything from your marketing contact to when they become a prospect to a lead, all the way down to actually them becoming your customer. And how we can do that is through our lead list. If I click on here and just choose one of our customers here, within this list, you'll actually be able to view everything that our sales representative has done with this particular customer. So you can see here it may have started simply by a follow-up call and they've left messages, they sent out maybe an invoice, a sales order has been done. So here you'll be able to track who and what they actually did with this particular customer. So brilliant when it comes to your sales and actually tracking your employees. So let me go ahead and close this out. Now, when you use your lead list or you track from your lead list, the wonderful thing is it actually produces specific reports, such as your sales ratio report. If I click on there, it will tell you your employee names, how many leads they have, if they're doing what they need to do, and how many follow-ups, and basically what their ratio is when it comes to closing those leads. We also have another report called your sales pipeline. Now, within your sales pipeline, this is wonderful to actually know what is coming in the door or how much money is coming in the door, what quotes have been sent out, just like so, and you'll see their value right there. And if you actually double click on there, that will actually bring you to that specific quote. So really easy to manage the money that's actually coming in the door, as you can see here. Okay, so let me go ahead and close that out. Within this section, we also have your marketing reports, where you'll find lots of different reports as well as different charts, so you can view your sources here and see where exactly you're getting your customers from and which is a stronger source. Okay, so lots of charts and lots of reports as well. So let's go ahead and go to our sales module, and I'll go ahead and jump into one of our customers here. You can search for any customer. And once you double click and go into your customer, this page is basically all you would need to have to know everything about your customer. So you have everything from your basic customer information to address information, if you have any account information. This history tab here will give you all the history of your customers, meaning any invoices that they have produced, and you can go ahead and backdate this to as many years as you like. And it will go ahead and produce every single one of those invoices. Any appointments that customer has set, any accounts receivable, if they have any jobs set with them. Okay? Product sales. You can also view what products that customer has bought with you. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and view this transaction, again, any list, you can go ahead and double click, and it has a drill down capability. It will bring you straight to that particular transaction. Okay? Again, quotes, any quotes that you have sent out. And you can go ahead and backdate this as long as you like and just double click and it'll bring you right to that quote. So lots of customer information that you see here, sales orders, etc. You can also view your different contacts within that company. Any documents that were sent out, so if you sent out a letter or a quote, you can go ahead and double click that and it will actually bring up that document that you sent out to that customer. So really easy there. You can also have attachments within your customer card, any specific discounts that you have assigned your customer or any special pricing that you have assigned for that customer. Also equipment that's been used on behalf of that customer. Okay? You also have your little follow-up section here. So we'll go ahead and save this. So everything that you can do within your customer is available with this one screen here. Now also, if you were to go ahead and send them a statement or produce an accounts receivable report, or if you would like to view the specific price list for that one customer, or even produce an invoice to a sales order, to a quote, you can do that all through this one screen. It's really simple to use. Can't be any easier. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out. Now don't forget, TrueERP is real time, so anytime you produce a sales order or invoice, that automatically updates your GL as well as your inventory. Alright? So in this case, let's just go ahead and produce a quick quote. And I'll go ahead and choose one customer that I have here. Just like so. Some pop-ups can pop up. This is completely options, so you can turn off these options here. And if I were to choose a particular product, just like so, and if we wanted to go ahead and put in the amount that they want, and it's simple as that, we can go ahead and also set up a particular follow-up date. So if I wanted to follow up on this quote tomorrow, go ahead and set that follow-up date, and then go ahead and click Save. So as simple as that, we've already created our quote. You can find that quote here on your quote list, as well as if you click on your reminders, that quote will automatically pop up for you tomorrow when you log on to your system. So you will have a reminder to follow up on that quote. Now if I just go back to that quote, there's a lot of other functionalities that you can do within the quote. You can go ahead and create a order or copy this quote to an order. So if they accept your quote, or if you don't go towards the sales order section, you want to go towards the invoice, you can go ahead and just copy to invoice. You can also create a purchase order from this quote by simply clicking Copy to Smart. So if we click this button here, it's going to go ahead and ask you if you want to create a purchase order. From here, if we go ahead and just create a purchase order, it will go ahead and copy all of that information that we have for the quote into a purchase order. So let's go ahead and go to our purchase order list here, just like so. And it will be in our back orders. As you can see, this is the same order that we just created. And here within your purchase order, it will actually link your customer right here. So once the goods are received in, you will know exactly which customer this actually belongs to because it links it, as you can see here, to that particular quote that we just did. Okay? So let's go ahead and step back and go right back to that quote, back to our sales module, go to our quote, right here. Now from here, if you just want to go ahead and copy to invoice, you can go ahead and do that as well. By simply clicking one button, really simple, it's going to go ahead and create an invoice for you. And it copies over all of that information, as you can see here. And then this invoice is now ready to be sent out. Either you can print the invoice, preview, create a picking slip, delivery docket, save to PDF. You can also email that invoice and this directly links to your email, or you can even SMS that. Alright, so really simple. Alright, so let's go ahead and close this out. Now within your sales module, you have your quotes, you have your sales orders, invoices. You can also create cash sales, refunds, customer returns, a return list. As I mentioned, you can view everything from your customer histories, from your sales pipeline. You can print your sales order. You can also view your sales dashboard. Lots of information here, and you have a plethora of different types of sales reports and charts that you can go through that are already pre-made. So this was a very brief demonstration of our sales module. Please make sure that you call your local TrueERP branch so that they can go ahead and book in a more detailed demonstration for you. Thanks so much for watching.